Timmy, what if we had cute 90s boy band bangs? 90s boy band bangs. 90s boy band bangs. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Hindash and this is Timmy. Today's video is such an exciting video for me because I am on the cover of Cosmopolitan Middle East. That's insane. I can't believe it. I'm so happy and so excited. And the best part is that they told me to get Timmy to the shoot, so he has a bit of a spread in the shoot and he has something really cool coming up too. So I am the first male cover for Cosmopolitan Middle East. That's insane. It is the 100th issue. It is the beauty issue. I guest edit the issue as well. And on top of that, it is the May-June issue. I'm a May baby, I'm a Taurus, so it is my birthday month as well. So to kind of do a cute little celebration, I decided to create a pastel look, kind of reflecting the cover that I have, the same colors and tones. So I went for a mint and peach vibe, which I love. And my model for today is Esma, who you've seen before. I created the bumblebee look on her, which is the yellow shadow. So I kind of wanted to do a part 2 and do it with mint. And I love how this turned out. I really did. Look at Timmy's quarantine hair. He has not gotten a haircut in quite a while, and I kind of love it, honestly. Look at this cute hair. So more about the issue, you should be able to find it online, so I'm gonna leave the link down below and you should be able to check it out, which is really awesome. And I don't have my physical copy yet because, you know, quarantine and different things have changed. A lot of things have changed, and we weren't able to do a lot of the things that we planned, but I'm really happy. I mean, we're finding a way around it because this was obviously shot before the madness. All right, guys, I'm not gonna ramble on too much. If you wanna see how I created this look, then please keep watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so because I'm gonna be coming up with really cool things for you guys, and let me know what you wanna see next in the comments down below. And I'll see you guys very soon. Bye. Alright, so I'm starting off with skincare and I'm using a hydrating mist. This is from Aesop. It is the Immediate Moisture Facial Hydrosol. And I'm just going to be generously spraying that on her face just to wake her up and make her feel more refreshed. And moisturizer is really going to sink in really well with this. And for moisturizer, I'm taking the Milk Makeup Vegan Milk Moisturizer. I like this because it is very hydrating, but it sits beautifully on top of makeup, underneath makeup. And again, it is a very basic moisturizer in a good way. It's great for hydrating, and yeah, I really like this. And because I'm going to be doing eyes first, I'm going to do some under eye patches, and these are the Milk Makeup Cooling Water Eye Patches. And I really love doing this if I'm doing eyeshadow first because might as well give the under eye some love as we're doing eyeshadow work. For lips, I'm going to be putting a generous layer of the Bite Beauty Agave Intense Lip Mask. And just letting that sink in by the time we get to lips. They're going to be nice and hydrated. To start off with eyes, I'm going to be using an eyeshadow base, and this is the Laura Mercier Caviar Stick Eye Color in Vanilla Kiss, which is going to be a very light beige nude, borderline white, because I am going for a bright pastel color. I really want to have a nice bright primer canvas underneath to work with. And I'm going to be blending that all the way up to the brow bone because I am going to be setting that with a nice peach as a transition shade. So I just want to prime the entire lid all the way up to the brow bone. And making sure I get into the inner corners with a nice pencil brush just to make sure everything is covered. Because I don't know how far I'm going to be taking that mint color, so I'm just going to prime everything to be on the safe side. And when you want to diffuse it, a good step is to pat the brush, and that way it doesn't get patchy. Or less patchy. To map out the wing shape that I want, I'm going to be taking the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in 208. This is in Unlimited Blue, which is a light baby blue color. And I'm going to be using this to kind of sketch out the shape that I want, because if I do any mistakes, I can easily erase this. So just making sure she's looking straight ahead so I can map out that shape. Because things do look different when you're looking straight ahead as opposed to just looking down. And both our eyes are always going to be slightly uneven, so it's good to kind of get every angle. To set underneath the brow bone, I'm taking the ColourPop Bare Necessities eyeshadow palette because it has this very nice light peach shade. And I'm going to be using that to set underneath the brow bone and kind of prepare the eyeshadow for a transition color. So nothing precise, just pack it on there. And for that transition color, I'm taking the Huda Beauty Pastel Obsessions eyeshadow palette in Mint Obsessions. And I'm going to be using this palette for the majority of the look, even though I'm only using 2 shades. But they are really great shades. And I'm taking that tan color in the palette. It's kind of like tan peach. And I love this combo with the mint. I think it looks so beautiful and it ties it together beautifully. So with a pencil brush, I'm taking that tan color and working it into the crease. I don't want a super blended diffused edge, but because we put that light peach color, it is blending nicely. And what I'm doing is I'm tracing that blue liner that I did. So I'm putting that tan color all around that blue liner, kind of to diffuse it and outline it, because we are going to be going in with more of an intense mint. And as I'm getting close to the brow bone, I'm going to be pushing that color into the brow bone because it gives it a nice shape. Now for the lid, this was the last minute decision. I am going to be taking the Huda Beauty Matte and Metal Melted Shadows in the shade Minted. And I think she released this with the palette. And it's such a beautiful mint eyeshadow. You guys know I love the melted shadows. I always use Double Pump Latte. It's my favorite. I never really dip into the shimmer side. I always use the matte ones. And I think they are great to use as eyeshadow bases or as eyeshadows on their own. So I'm literally going to be filling in that shape that I did. And it really helps if you use a lip brush with this or a concealer brush, a traditional flat brush, because you can really get into all the angles and get a really nice, crisp, precise line. And when you filled that shape in and you're happy with it, I'm going to be dipping into the mint palette. And I'm taking the mint in the corner because I feel like that's more accurate to the shadow that I did and to the whole look and the vibe that I wanted. And I'm just going to be packing that color on with a packer brush. And it's going to get all on the lashes. So if it does get in your lashes, don't worry about it because we're going to go over that with liner and mascara and just cover all of that up. So take your time and pack that color on. For my second liner, I'm going to be taking the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in 506 Endless Cacao. And I kept thinking of what color would really contrast this beautifully and tie it in together. And I thought of a more cooler kind of ash brown that has more of a gray undertone. I think it really works with the mint and the peach. And it really breaks it up and kind of ties it together all at the same time. I love it. So I'm going to be creating a very thin winged liner and then connecting it to the crease to create that kind of 60s mod cut crease eyeliner look. For mascara, I'm going to be taking the Laura Mercier Caviar Volume Mascara and running that through the lashes and getting the tops of the lashes as well, so we get rid of that powder. And I'm going to be using individual lashes as well, Ardell individuals in medium. Always, they're so beautiful. They're my go-to lashes. And taking off those cooling eye patches. And now I'm going to be using the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream just underneath our eyes. And I'm just going to be tapping this very gently. I love this eye cream. It's been my go-to for makeup and I use it all the time on myself as well. It just feels very nice and hydrating and brightening. For primer, I'm finally going to be trying the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer, and this is in the blurring one. And guys, this literally blurred her skin. We were both kind of looking at it and we saw what it did because we were looking at the viewfinder. And she just looked really smooth and matte, but not in a like a crazy way. For a bit of color correcting, I'm taking the Live Tinted Huestick in Perk, which is a nice peachy shade. And I'm using that very lightly underneath the eyes and around the lips, anywhere where there's a bit of discoloration. And for foundation, I'm going to be trying the Bite Beauty Changemaker Supercharged Micellar Foundation, that's a long name, in M70. And I'm just going to be applying that with a fluffy synthetic brush and working it into the skin. I kind of want to use this like a tinted moisturizer. I don't want it to do a lot, which I think is kind of the point of this foundation. It felt very undetectable, which I really like. So I do want to play around with this foundation a bit more. And for concealer, I'm taking the Beauty Blender Bounce Airbrush Liquid Whip Concealer in the shade 3.50W. And guys, I haven't been using a lot of different concealers lately, but this is beautiful. I really love it. I'm going to be using this all the time. I think you should definitely check this out. It's in my top 5. And for bronzer, I'm going to be taking the Fenty Beauty Cheeks Out Cream Bronzer in Macchiato. And these are very sheer, they're very buildable, so I do like them. I think I prefer the matchsticks more, but I love the look of these too. but these do blend out much easier than the matchsticks, but I feel like the matchsticks are a bit more versatile than these. But overall, they looked really great and very fresh. For blush, I'm going to be taking my favorite cream blush of all time, the Nudestix Nudies Matte. And this is in the shade In the Nude because I wanted to keep that peachy vibe going. And I'm going to be tapping that on and blending it in. I love these blushes so much. And for powder, I'm going to be taking the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder and just tapping that on with my beauty blender very lightly. I'm not baking, I'm just pressing that powder in very thin layers. Patting a bit more cream blush on the bridge of the nose. And then I'm going to be taking the Nudestix Magnetic Plush Paint in Waikiki Rose. And I'm sort of playing around with this product because I haven't used it before, so I want to see how far I can take it. I'm putting a bit of it underneath the eyes as a base to tie in the look and tie in the colors because I am going to be using it on the lips later. And I'm taking that tan color from the Huda Beauty palette again and packing that on top of it. To line her lashes very thinly, I'm taking the Haus Labs Liquid Eyeliner in Punk, and I'm not creating a liner with this, I'm just concealing the fake lashes that I did so that you don't see any gaps. And this will make her lash line look a bit fuller. And for brows, I'm taking the Nudestix Eyebrow Stylist Pencil and Gel in Ash Brown because I want that very effortless, bushy brow look. I don't want her to look like she has anything on her brows, I just want to make them look more fluffy. So I'm just pushing everything upwards and filling in any slight gaps without it looking like there's product on there. And I'm going to be brushing everything through with the gel on the other end. And again, upward strokes and keeping everything nice and fluffy and bushy. I'm going to set my cream blush with a powder blush, and this is the Jouer Blush Duo in Darling, and I think those shades are spot on for this look. There's a peach and kind of a pinky peach. And I'm literally going to go over the areas where I've put on the cream blush. For highlighter, I'm taking the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in the shade Wisp. And I'm just applying that on top. It wasn't my favorite actually. It kind of brought out the texture of the skin, but I am just, experimenting with it. But yeah, I would have used something else. For lip liner, I'm taking the MAC Oak Lip Pencil and I'm going to be lining her lips. And I chose Oak because I wanted it to be very neutral, almost like an orangey brown, because I want to go for that very nude vibe. So I'm just filling in her lips, and I'm going to be taking the Nudestix Gel Color Lip and Cheek Balm in Haven. And this is going to give me that very moisturized, kind of glossy nude lip that I'm really going to work into the lip and go back and forth with the lip liner just to tie it in together. It wasn't as peachy as I wanted with that combo, so I'm taking a bit of that Waikiki Rose from Nudestix and putting that on top, just to bring out that peachy tone and really kind of liven up the color, which I love this combo. It looks so beautiful. And I'm going to set everything with the MAC Fix Plus, and I'm covering the eyes because pastels, when they're wet, I don't think they give you that same effect. And that is the final look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye.